Hi, this is Patty, and I'm out at Al's Insured with Judy. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning, Patty.
Hey, June is perennial month, and I understand you've got some great perennials to show us for cut flowers.
Yes, it's like grow your own bouquet. What a great idea. We love our perennials in our garden, but what about cutting them and bringing them in for summer bouquets? So we'll start with some sun perennials. Now this is a new echinacea. There's so many echinaceas out, and this is a semi-double in a pretty coral. And doesn't it look pretty with our old-fashioned favorite, a delphinium? Those two colors really blend so well together. And then penstemons. There's so many different shapes and size of flowers in penstemons. We have these shorter ones in these kind of really dynamic electric colors, and then some larger flowers in pastels. And they'll both do really well in your vases for your home. And then we have our another old-fashioned favorite, which is the white calla with that unique flower shape. And then another favorite, a daisy-like flower in a coreopsis. I like that to have different kind of textures of flowers, different shapes of flowers. So pairing a daisy-like flower with a delphinium that's a spike really kind of look nice because you're using different kind of textures to make it more interesting.
Really pretty.
And then carnations, which is another old-fashioned favorite, and it's fragrant. And for shade gardens, astilbe is a nice one that blooms in the early summer. And these are great little spiky flowers. And the foliage is even nice. It looks like ferns. And that kind of goes to foliage perennials are great for containers for your bouquets. We have ferny foliage. We have hosta leaves that are nice and colorful and nice texture. And also the hosta flowers are great as cut flowers. And then one more thing, for sun, you want to use cannas with that really wonderful texture and color, and then ornamental grasses because it's going to give you that fine texture and movement in your bouquets.
Yeah, really beautiful. And these are all perennials, Judy, correct? That you plant in your garden and they'll come again next year.
Yes, and that's the definition of a perennial. You plant it this year, it blooms and looks wonderful, it goes dormant during the winter, and then it's back again next spring and summer.
Great, and I understand you've got a couple of tips for us for making beautiful bouquets.
Definitely. You want to go out in your garden early in the morning while the plants are fresh. They even have dew on them. Bring a bucket of water with you. You cut those flowers and then put them directly in the water so they can start absorbing water. You want to use your perennials that are just opening. You don't want to use some that are blown out. They're not going to last as long in your vases. We also have alströmerias, which are beautiful in your garden. They're really a staple in the cut flower industry. When you want to cut them, you don't use scissors. You kind of grab them at the base near the crown of the plant and just kind of snap them off the root, and then just take off any leaves and cut them again before you put them in the water. You know, that's really important that you have a stem of flowers. You give it a fresh cut as often as necessary and take off any leaves that are going to be in the water. Also use fresh water and change that as often as possible. And then I have just a couple more tips. We have these little kind of hanging globes that are kind of fun for just one flower. We used a Gerbera daisy there, so it's something kind of unique, really kind of modern looking. And then also, you know, you have those stems that are in the water and you want to hide them. So we've used some canna leaves in this cylinder, and all you have to do is kind of make a circle with them and then drop them in the water. Make sure that they're totally submerged and they'll last a long time to hide the stems of the flowers.
That looks really pretty. All right, thanks so much, Judy.
Thanks. Enjoy your flowers in your home this summer.